Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
Adjacent. Very near, next to, or touching. Our tailgate is adjacent to the left field fence. ADJACENT. Adjacent.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. We have a world traveler, wanderlust haver, just explorer who's probably seen more than 0.001% of the world. And we are here for it. Who do we have today, Shell?
Well, I mean, she's also gorgeous and she's fun and
So
she's
much
fashionable
Oh, gosh, yes.
and she's a great friend.
Big mommy. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. She's one of those people that show up. She shows up.
She is a fantastic storyteller.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
When she shares stories, I'm like, more, go. I love it.
Yes.
So we have Carrie Fucking Keith in the house. And
Yes.
why is her middle name Fucking?
That's weird that her parents named her that.
I don't know. I thought it was on as well. I was like, what? Why would somebody have a middle name Fucking?
Yeah, because she's a badass. That's why. So did Shelly give you that middle name?
She did.
Okay. What is your real middle name?
It's Cecile.
Oh, beautiful.
And I saw her monogram the other day and I was like, who fucked up your monogram?
Like, what does that say?
Yeah.
Did you steal somebody's Yeti cup? What the hell?
Like it wasn't tracking for you quite yet.
At all. I was like, who's CCK?
Yeah.
I'm actually named after both of my parents, which is kind of weird. My mother is Carolyn and my father is Cecil. So I'm Carrie.
Oh, that's so smart. I love that.
Is your name Carolyn?
No, Carrie.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's sweet. So what was it like growing up with your parents? You're from Corpus Christi originally?
I am. So my parents are older. And I have two siblings that are much older. Like my oldest brother is 16 years older and my youngest brother is 13 years older than me.
Okay.
So it's really, they were pre-Vietnam and I was post-Vietnam. We all have the same, but it was a different parenting situation for them than for me. So
you were almost like an only child at that point.
Yes. And my parents, like I said, post-Vietnam, I don't know that they ever really stood much of a chance together during my early childhood. So I don't know, when I was 11, they finally got divorced. And my father moved to outside of New Orleans after that. So I grew up a lot in Corpus Christi and a lot in New Orleans. So
the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Did you like New Orleans and Corpus Christi growing up? Did you like those spaces?
I mean, I hated Corpus. I have to say I couldn't wait to get the hell out of Texas.
Yeah.
Which not all of Texas is created equal. So
absolutely.
I'm fine being in Austin. I do appreciate my childhood there though, because I think that Corpitas are very unique people. And so anyway, you learn a lot of tenacity growing up. And then New Orleans, of course, I loved it. I mean, that was, that was very fun. That was a party every day.
Every day. Yes, for sure.
And I think that she was the baby. I think it's fair to say that Carrie was a feral as well.
I definitely had to be it on my own a lot.
Yeah.
Well, being kind of like an only child growing up. Your parents had been, then they divorced. So then that sets your trajectory a different direction as well. And you probably were one of those kids that your mom was like, you need to be here by sunset. Here's some cereal. Take care of yourself. You got this. Because that's kind of how like we all were too. It's like you've got to, just kind of take care of your needs, especially if your mom's like a single mom at that point, and she probably would have to work and things like that. Is that correct? Pretty much.
Yes. And actually, even before she was single, she went back to college to get her degree when I was a kid, and then she continued on to get her master's degree, and then continued on for a PhD. So my whole childhood was very much latchkey.
Yes.
And then when my father worked on the oil wells. So he was a company man, the terminology, but he would work 4 days on and 4 days off.
Yeah.
A lot of my childhood was spent just random sofas here and there. And just
wow,
making it work.
Wow. So you probably got kind of that flexibility, and just like when you travel, you have to be flexible. So in your life, you had to be really flexible too. So, and then when you went to middle school, high school, and then you ended up in Austin. So I'm surprised you didn't go off to New York or like travel abroad or something when you were younger.
Well, back then we didn't really know how to leave, the only way you could know about colleges was through that Barron's college book.
Yes.
Phone book looking thing. Exactly. And I think I made it to like letter B. And I was like, oh, whatever. UT's awesome. So, and yeah, I literally picked UT because I had skipped so much school in high school, and was avoiding a test one day, and the Art Honor Society was going on a field trip. And I was like, oh, wait, I need to go on that. And it was to UT. And I went on the bus. No one was talking to me, and just spent a lot of time alone on that trip. And Austin, I thought, this is really cool. I here. So
yeah,
UT.
It's definitely a different vibe. What did you study at UT?
Art.
That's amazing.
And she came to Austin, and her family followed her.
Oh, really? Did they?
Yeah. Well, there was a little brief moment. So I didn't actually finish college the first time. For a multitude of reasons, I ended up with a lot of credit card debt and failing grades, basically. So I had a cousin who offered me a place to stay in Washington, D.C. to get back on my feet and pay off my debts. So in my mind, I'm like, I am literally moving to D.C. for 2 weeks. I'm going to make all this money, and then Boston. Don't give up my party plans. I want to come back as soon as I can. And that turned into about 10 years. So I went from D.C. and then a brief stint in Key West, back to D.C., and then Portland, Oregon for a few years, and then finally back to Austin.
Wow, that's cool though. And that was so nice of your cousin to help you out like that. That's
so sad.
Yeah. And sometimes I think I know for John, it took him 10 years to get through his undergrad because there were things that he was busy doing. He'd fail out, he'd get back in. And, that's the good thing. Your mom kind of taught you. It's never too late to finish what you want to do. So that's,
and I would say within a week of dropping out of school, I could not wait to get back. The hard life lesson to figure out how good you had it. And
yes.
Took a long time there.
No. Yeah. So then now you are married to Mark. How did you guys meet?
We met in Washington, D.C. And one of those random, if I didn't meet him that night, I never would have met him. And I mean, we have a long journey too. So I wouldn't say it was love at first sight, but it was fun at first sight. He was really funny and smart, and I enjoyed talking to him a ton, even though he had a girlfriend when I met him. So,
Okay. So you had to wait for the timing to be right.
the timing was always back and forth, but I think a lot of people have that.
For sure. For sure. But you and Mark have 2 kids, 2 little girls, but now they're older, right? Of course. How old are your daughters?
Sadie
Sailor.
Bird is 22, and Sailor is 16.
16. So what is Sadie doing these days?
She just got her degree at Savannah College of Art and Design in Savannah, Georgia, but has that, remainder class that she had to finish this summer. So she's there, and Sailor is actually visiting her right now.
Oh, how lovely. How lovely.
Sailor is going to be a junior.
Oh my goodness. Where does she go?
Bowie.
Okay. Okay. So y'all are Southeast. That's right.
So for you listeners out there, I talk about Sailor quite a bit, being an old soul, and that she's been on this earth a lot. That this is her mom.
Yeah. Yes. You do talk about her in the most sweet way. Like you're very intrigued and enamored by her. So it's
I am. Yeah.
I think you have a big connection with Sailor for sure.
Well, I don't know. I felt a little intimidated by Sailor.
Shelly out a lot.
Oh yeah, she's like, no, not you're. It's my mom, me and mom's time, not you. And I'm like, it's ACL, clown.
So it sounds like Sadie is following in your footsteps because you're an interior decorator and designer. Is that correct?
Yes. So I actually got a BFA at Austin, and my first attempt at an art career was in ceramics. So I used to throw pottery, and my best friend and I had an art studio, and it was fun. We just didn't really do much. So in the end, we both started having kids at the same time. And so that took up a lot of my time. And when I was thinking about what I wanted to do next, ceramics and kids don't mix. I mean, I don't know if you know about ceramics, but drying times and the mess, and it just wasn't going to be possible. So I did think really hard about what I was good at and my skill set. And I've always loved interior design. I was I hated playing with Barbies, but I built the crap out of those houses. So I loved it. I got a couple of opportunities to help some people, and then just decided to make a go for it. So
Great.
That was about 15 years ago. And now I'm kind of taking a step back from it. COVID kind of, just took it out of me. All the changes, I've never had my desire to get back into it. So, looking for my next steps now. But as Shelly pointed out, I do like fashion. I've been working at a little boutique in Westlake, and I love it.
Oh my gosh, it's
so fun to make somebody else's place pretty and then leave.
Yeah. Yes. And then helping people get their physical aesthetics, for themselves, so that, because you have such an eye. Are you like the buyer for the boutique there, but you can put together outfits so easily and so impressive?
Thank you. No, I'm not a buyer. I literally am an employee, hourly paid.
Isn't that nice?
Love it. But yes, I mean, not all of the clothes are my style, but I guess that kind of comes with the same territory as interior design. I didn't design houses in my style. I tried to take people's taste to its highest level. Mm-hmm. And so with clothing, it's the same. Just trying to put the best outfit, for your aesthetic.
Yes, I love it. So with interior design, you're putting that to the side right now. You're kind of focusing on replenishing your soul by doing an hourly job, which I think is so great. I'm like, oh my gosh, because the stressors of being an interior designer are immense. I mean, those project demands and working with customers, and then people change their mind all the time, and then sometimes they make really bad decisions, and you're like, that's not going to look good.
Being on the clock 24 hours was just a killer. I was always not doing something that I needed to be doing.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you're getting to do something that helps you to replenish yourself. And you were about to go on an adventure with your family. Where are you guys heading to?
We are headed to Portugal. And that cousin that I mentioned earlier, she is like my sister. She had 2 brothers as well, and we're the only girls in our family. And we have, we've lived together. We've been through everything with each other. And so it's her family and mine. So,
nice.
4 of us going to Portugal.
Oh my goodness, that's so great.
How many are traveling?
8 of us.
8. Wow.
Nice.
That would be great. Now, when you're in Portugal, what kind of accommodations are y'all staying in? Is it an Airbnb? Is it a hotel? What are y'all doing for your accommodations?
So we are actually flying into Lisbon, and we rented apartments. So downtown, in the thick of it, kind of live like a Lisboner, apartments for a couple of days. And then we're renting cars and driving to southern Portugal, which is called the Algarve region. I've never been to Portugal, so I'm super excited. But there, I picked out an amazing Airbnb that I'm super excited about. It looks like Ralph Lauren's Portugal house,
Wow.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh, good.
That sounds amazing. I do like living like the locals for a while, like going to the grocery store to get, the freshest food and cooking. And so I think that's always like fun to kind of live like but renting a beautiful Airbnb sounds nice. When you typically travel, do you prefer Airbnbs or do you prefer hotel stays?
It depends. I'm going to Manhattan at the end of July. I don't know if you know, they changed their rules on Airbnbs, so it's really hard to get an Airbnb there now. So that place is all about hotels and what those can offer you. I'm staying at a new hotel, but I'm really excited about what it offers, so I'm hopeful.
Yeah. What's the name of the hotel?
It's called the Evelyn. Okay. And I usually look at like a mid-range price. I don't want to stay in the major chains, just to do something a little different, feel more boutique-y. And this one offers breakfast, which I always kind of look for because that really does save. I mean, even a coffee on the street is $7-8,
Yeah.
I mean, and then they do these little neighborhood tours too. So I'm
good.
Been in on a couple of those.
Oh, good. And something Carrie does when she travels is she gets in with the staff and like builds a relationship with them. And by the end of it, they're like carrying her luggage and taking her to dinner. And
nice. Like, still here? Like, don't you have a life somewhere else? Yeah, man, I like going and kind of meshing in as much as I can.
Yeah. It's fun to hear the stories on the back end. It's like, yeah, I went to happy hour with so and so and so and so, and I was like, what? That's so awesome.
Sadie always laughs at that because I will, I'll be visiting her and she'll come see me. I'm like, oh, here, meet my friends, and she's like, how do you know these people? Like, oh, yeah, no, this is so and so, and yeah.
So meet the locals, get in with the locals, because then they're going to show you kind of that non-tourist scoop. You get the inside scoop. Okay, that's very good advice. Do you prefer like when you're traveling, do you prefer like beaches, mountains, cities, small towns? Like what's your preference if you like?
I mean, that's tough. I like all of them. I think I like cities because of the wide range of opportunities and the design. My aesthetic does really influence things. I want to go to, it doesn't have to be the most amazing place, but I want it to feel amazing. Beaches are awesome. I grew up on the beach and I love a good beach town. I mean, I love Breckenridge. I suck at skiing so badly. So mountains have to have something for me to do. And Breckenridge is cute enough, and there's things that I can do that I don't feel just, left out. I'm not as outdoorsy as Shelly.
You're not as outdoorsy as Shelly. Okay. You like the creature comfort. Shelly's like, I'll just sit here on this log and, whittle something.
I mean, I don't mind camping. It's not that. It's that I just get bored. Like, oh, yeah, this is pretty. Okay, now what?
Okay.
Need more.
You need more stuff to do and activities. I get it. Yeah. So when it looks like you do a wide range of different activities, what are some packing tips that you would give travelers? And I'm like, how would you pack for one of these trips? Like what are your must-haves?
You need a snorkel no matter where you're going.
No matter where you're going, you need a snorkel.
For now. I have been, so one of the reasons I suck at packing so badly is because my brain really does try to think of everything possible. And then how to fit it into that small suitcase is extremely difficult. But one of the things I've got packed right now are 5 decks of cards, which is, it might be...
Because you're playing spoons?
Well, we might. You never know. But I mean, instead of bringing like large games, I was like, this is good and it's controlled and I can pass these out. Plus, there is a really fun game called Nerds that we like to play, which is multiple decks. So anyway, that's something in my pack. I also Amazon ordered an 8-pack of blow-up floaties because we've got a beautiful pool where we're staying and we will be at the beach. So I got these, floaties that pack down to almost nothing that, I get to pass those out and be like the cool aunt.
Yeah, you'll be the hero. You'll be the hero.
Also, I think Carrie loves to shop. So I think having an empty bag serves her very well.
Okay, so here is my other pro tip. I actually have a packable duffel that it folds down to like a paperback book size, but it opens up to, I think it's 70 liters of capacity, and it's a backpack duffel that you can check. And so I always bring that with me so that when I do go shop and buy things, or other people in my family, because they like to shop too, we have a way to get it back without having to worry.
Smart. Well, that's so smart. That's really, really smart. So let's say that you're going on, how long for these family trips do you usually stay?
This one is 10 days, but it feels like 3 days of air travel. So I don't know. In all the research we've been doing on Portugal, I wish I had a little bit more time.
Okay. So I kind of want to go like 14 days, really, because of the travel.
It depends. I mean, if you're going to one region, I think a week is great. But if I don't know when and if I'll ever go back to Portugal, so I kind of want to see it all. Yeah. And this is just not enough time.
Something else that Carrie packs that takes up most of her suitcase is she always has her pillow and she has her body sack.
That is teeny though. It's a sleep sack or green bag, as some people call it. And it folds down to like an eye pillow size.
Yeah.
But it's an essential.
Why is it an essential? Because of bed bugs?
No, not bed bugs. So when I first started traveling, in my early 20s, hostels don't provide sleepwear. I mean, sheets or bedding or anything. So you have to bring your own sleeping bag. Sleeping bags are huge. So I found this little sleep sack. I don't want to age myself, but I don't know, like 6 years ago. And I've been carrying it with me ever since. And it's great. So if the hotel that you're staying at is questionable, if you're going to go camping, if you're, if you just aren't sure how comfortable you're going to be, it is like this little bag of true comfort. Or also, if you have to share a bed with somebody, as I have done that a couple times, Shelly knows I'm not touching her. I've got my whole little mummy system. I will never accidentally rub her shoulder or anything.
Yeah, she is. And it's like she's in vitro.
Oh, she's in the womb.
She's in the womb, the green womb.
Does it get hot?
You could take it on and off, but it's silk. So
okay.
I think it's perfect.
Okay.
She loves it. If you want to mess with Carrie, hide the womb.
Oh my gosh, I'm kind of frustrated because
get inside it with all my skin, like exfoliate.
Oh gosh, get in somebody else's womb. I'm kind of frustrated because Peyton's going to Amsterdam like next week, and she's going to be staying at a hostel a couple of days, and I wish I would have gotten her a sleep sack, but that would have been a good idea. Wow, these are really good ideas. What are how do you travel for 10 to 14 days with, like, how do you do your shampoos, your soaps? What do you do with things like that? Do you check a bag like that so you could take your full set? What would you do?
I usually, and prefer it this way, I don't check whenever we're outbound because, the goal is to take as little as possible, but bring back, as much as you want. So I like to hit the ground running. I hate waiting for people to check suitcases. So if one person in my group is checking, then I will consider checking because I'm waiting anyway. But as far as toiletries, I usually have those in my shoulder bag. That's if I do check a luggage, which I think I'm going to this trip just because other people are. I will have a duffel bag type carry-on that will have at least 2 days of outfits and my toiletries in case that suitcase gets lost, because it happens so often traveling abroad. So just so I don't have to go buy a bunch of emergency clothes that I don't even like, I will have a couple of outfits on hand already.
That is so smart. So smart. I've heard so many people, their luggage gets lost or whatever. And having that kind of carry on with you for just in case that situation, that's really smart.
Another pro tip Carrie has is she always asks for the upgrade.
Yeah.
With the airline, with everybody. It's like, give me the upgrade. And her way of asking, it's like they feel indebted to her.
Like, don't you want to give me this upgrade?
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, how do you go about that? Let's act it out. I'm the person at the flight, and you want the upgrade. How would you go about? Yes, Miss Keith. What can we do for you? How do you go about asking for your upgrade? I just want to.
Well, it's a little bit easier because of my airline status, which I work really hard to maintain that because, like Shelly said, I do like the upgrades. But also, even if I don't get upgraded, I like being able to, get my luggage first. Or, I think I get free drinks on all planes too. Like that's nice, I like sitting in particular spots. So even if it's not an upgrade spot, I have areas where I want to sit, and I don't want to pay an extra $100 to sit in that spot. So keeping up the status is important. And with that, I just do everything possible that they offer to give me reward miles. I will do it. So I have been because I've been flying with American since I was, a little bitty girl. I have the million miler status, which doesn't really get you much anymore. Now it's like the 10 million miler status does, but you can maintain a yearly status of, I think I'm at executive platinum, which I don't know. I mean, it's little things like being able to board first, so I don't have to stress out about where's my luggage going to be, or like I said, my luggage usually comes off the rack first. Those things are really nice.
Yes.
And if you're traveling with Carrie, even if you're family, when she goes and asks for the upgrade, they're like, well, aren't you traveling with somebody? And she goes, yeah, but I'm just asking for me. And so I'm fine if you have one spot in first class, I'm fine taking that. I don't need to bring the whole group. It's just I would like it for me. And so and then she's real cocky about it. And she's like, oh, I'll go sit back there. We'll talk later.
I try to get everyone upgraded, but
yeah,
she did the work. So with you said you try to take advantage of all the ways you can upgrade your status. Is it that you have American Airline credit card?
I do.
What else? You at least you book with most of your trips on American Airline whenever
there's a little to American.
Yes. And then those perks are a great way, any way that you can cash in on any of those perks. I know we've had opportunities to experience some perks because of John's travels, but it is very, very helpful. You're going to get looked at first.
Exactly.
If there's a situation that they might have to bump someone, they're not going to bump you. They're going to bump the loser that's not a millionaire status.
Another one of her pro tips is she wears these little nose rings, so that they're scented, because you know how people are just
let it rip.
I know, like unapologetic fart.
Yeah,
fart fest, and that I understand.
It's awful.
It's awful.
It's awful. I do. No, he's right. I mean, it looks a little weird. Because it's clear, like people are like,
but it probably just looks like a nose ring.
And that would be cool.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit more like snot because it's clear.
Oh,
but it's not, and it smells amazing.
Yeah.
So
okay. So there's a TikTok where this guy on the plane in a very thick Indian accent says, "Would you please stop farting on the plane? It smells really bad."
I see that. It's hilarious. Yes. I know. Like, if I don't have a nose ring, I sometimes will just take a mask because, the plane is where it's still cool to wear a mask, and I'll fill it with oil. And
it's a good idea.
Because then I can just put that on.
I wonder if you should get, like, when people go to crime scenes, they put that dead body stuff, like, so you can't smell it under your nose. And then you're like, okay, at least I'm not smelling somebody's gas or body odor. I had to sit and
or there's chicken salad sandwich.
Oh, like some eggs. I'm like,
tuna fish.
I'm like, come on. That should be illegal.
Somebody taking off their shoes and their
it's like putting their feet on near you. What is going on? Have you been watching all those typically white females going nuts on the plane, like
the Karens.
like not even like they're just screaming and cussing at people. This one woman like beat up another passenger. I'm just like, can y'all take some value? You know what they should do? They should pipe in some kind of like what?
Adderall.
No, not Adderall. Something like to chill everybody the F down. Like, that just yes. Like, let's make these people like calm down. Okay, last question, because I know you have an appointment. You've got to start packing. But
let's check that
2 in the morning.
Normal, the sleep sack.
Exactly. She's
But where is a place that in your trips, where has been your favorite trip you've been on, and where do you want to go next?
Oh, good one. Hey, and while she's thinking about that, she also, like at 2 a.m., that's when she does the laundry. She starts the laundry for the clothes she's taking on the trip.
Smart. And then you just fold them right there and stick them in your bag. It's really smart. Smart.
They're not dry yet. They're not dry.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Yeah. But I do get a lot of other things done that I never get done when it's in packed because everything else. Okay, so one of my thoughts on a trip, even though I never want to have a bad trip, right? I never want bad things to happen.
Right.
I have to say those are by far the better stories than, oh, it was a wonderful vacation and it was so beautiful and everybody had a great time. Like, end of story, right? So I'm not looking for that. Don't get me wrong. I can have fun too with nothing going wrong. But I keep my mind open to the adversity being interesting.
Yeah.
So in that regard, my most meaningful trip was backpacking through India when I was younger. And I think I cried every day. It was really, really hard. But what I learned about myself and how it changed me, and the fact that I basically referenced that trip, at least once a month, it was everything. So would I ever do it again? No. But I'm really glad I did it. And that was never a place I wanted to go. It was all about me just taking the opportunity. So as far as where would I like to go, I've always wanted to go to Japan. I had a layover in Japan that they actually put us up at a hotel at the airport on the way to India. And I bawled that next day going, I don't want to go to India. Just leave me here in Japan. But that's where I'd like to go next.
Yes, I've heard great things about that. Sounds magical for sure. Well, your wanderlust is definitely inspiring. I'm like, now I want to just throw a dart at an open map and say I'm going there, But I do agree with you. The sometimes having some adversity on a trip can really remind you of the importance of travel. It can make you remind you of how you're resilient, how you can solve problems, and how we're all small in this big universe that we're in, So I love that. I would love to go on a trip with you. I love that you and Shelly and y'all's empty nesters go on a trip every year. I think that is such a gift to give to everyone. And
it's so fun. And we hope that when you get back that you start working on your podcast.
I'm trying to wrap my brain around it at the moment, but I am really excited. I think there's a lot to cover.
Oh my gosh, for sure.
Your friend Kim Stockenberger has built a studio in our house already. So you can just go record down there.
We totally knew that was going to happen.
I know.
She is a go-getter. I love it.
She's all in that.
And so that would be great.
Well,
right down there and record.
Yes. Well, we love you. Safe travels. Please link back in with us. Let's get you to tell about your amazing adventures from the past, the present, and the future. We're excited.
All right. Thank you.
We love
Text.
you. Yeehaw!